World, it's your boy West, it's your boy West, it's your boy West, and I'm here to talk to y'all about a couple things. I'm gonna just free spirit this fucking video and just go off the dome and really let it all out, I guess, right? I guess, friends, how many of us have them? Friends, oh, that was offbeat. How many of us have them? Something like that. I think that's how the song go. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about friends. Over the years, I have encountered quite a variety, a very eclectic bunch of personalities, different people, different human beings, male and female alike. And all of them practically have had positive and awkward and negative experiences with me. Throughout childhood and all the way up to adulthood, I've always tried to master the art of figuring out who actually has your back, who is actually there for you, who actually understands you, who actually rides for you, who actually fits the bill of being called that friend. And, you know, once I started this whole public social light type of life, it's become increasingly difficult to weed out the naysayers and the truth sayers. I know I just made that shit up. Whatever. And no matter what experiences that I've had with people, it's always interesting to see how it's going to turn out. It really is. Throughout all of my time on earth, there are a handful of individuals that have stuck with me, that have been there through thick and thin, that have been there with me on the phone when I've cried, that know me, a lot about me, that's been there through thick and thin, and one ultimate person throughout all of my life, 7 years of my life, is Tiffany Jones. Yeah, I was born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut, and I met Miss Tiffany in Connecticut, and Natick Street to be exact. Yeah, Hartford. And ever since then, we've been riding together. It's always it's a beautiful thing to have someone that you can say you've gone back 2 decades with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have grown up together. Y'all know each other. Y'all been through everything together. Been through jail with this female. Been through so many birthdays with this female. Been through so many different bullshit ass dudes with this female. Been through so many situations with her, traveling, school trips. You know, so much. Tiffany is the type of person that I've been on the phone with for 4, 5, 6 hours, fell asleep with her on the phone, woke up, got back on the phone. You know, we discovered music together. We discovered dancing together. We discovered a lot together. Like, I remember when Usher came out, You Make Me Want to Be the One I'm With, to a new relationship, feel what you want to do. You know, thinking about already and all the things that come along with it. You made me. Oh my God. Like, Mickey Mouse Club? Man, forget it. Like, you know, Rona. What? What do y'all know about that? What do y'all know about Christina Aguilera being on the Mickey Mouse Club? Britney Spears. Like, JC Chasez. Like, Chasez or Chase Lounge. Whatever the fuck he calls himself. And no matter what we've gone through, she's always been there. I have yet to find another person like her as far as longevity is concerned. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Mike. He's definitely there as the male side of things. And I love him with all my heart. We did BFAM together. I've known him going over 10 years. And yeah, almost just about 10 years. And it's been an amazing ride getting to know these people. And knowing these people and getting to know others, and it's always been that mission of mine to find people that I could vibe with and gel with just the same way that I vibe with Mike. And Tiffany. And so it's been increasingly different because as I've had various life experiences with other people and just in life, I've changed a lot. I've changed in more ways than one with what I tolerate from people, what I deal with from people, and the opposite, what I don't tolerate and what I don't put up with and what I don't deal with. I'm a firm believer of allowing people to be them, and I realize that because my life is so, there's a light shining down on my world, people don't accept me for me and don't allow me to be me before they judge or anything like that. And I always ask myself why. Why is that? Why is it because I have 30 some odd thousand followers on Instagram? People think that my posts reflect everything that goes on in my life. Why is it that I have to be the starter of every situation? I have to call you first. I have to text you first. I have to be the one throwing a party. I have to be the one throwing events and starting that. I have to be the one sending people money. I have to be the one that should be understanding and listen and all of that. I'm the one that I'm the bridge that brought all these motherfuckers together. Like, why am I in that role? And it's only because people place me there, because I don't put myself there. I really don't. I promise you I don't. And at the end of the day, throughout everything that I've gone through and dealing with people, all I want is for me to be able to be myself 24 motherfucking 7. I want, as I grow, for people around me to accept my growth and just accept me for who I am. Don't judge, don't prejudge, and don't think that you know me based on my fucking Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. It's really annoying. And so my question out there to you is, how do you figure out who's your friend? And I'll tell you what, everybody is not your motherfucking friend. Everybody is not your friend. They're not. And there are clear signs to that. There are great ways to determine if someone is your friend. And I'm going to go down a list of 5, maybe 10 ways that you can know if someone's really down for the cause or if they're just a motherfucking fraud. Okay? And so, way to know, number 1. Yeah. If they don't bitch and moan from not hearing from you, you know, a real friend doesn't need to hear from you 24/7. A real friend doesn't need to see you 24/7. A real friend knows that when they pick up the phone, they got your back, you got their back. It is what it is. It is what a TI is. Number 2, a real friend accepts you for you in a sense of, I'm very forgetful. I'm very forgetful. I'm very playful. I'm very loud. You know, at the same time, I'm very shy and all of that. No matter what the fuck that I am, you know, Mike and Tiff accepts me for me. They don't judge me. They accept me for me. And I accept them for them. I don't have to compromise who I am to be anyone's friend. And I'm a firm believer of that. And they believe the same thing as well. You know? And that's number 3. Why the fuck why am I compromising myself to be your friend and vice versa? We should just be friends regardless. Someone that you can travel with, someone that you could potentially live with if need be. Okay? Number 5, someone that does not talk about you to anyone else at all. At all. Someone that doesn't, I feel like a friend is someone I should be able to go to in confidence and be able to disclose certain information to that particular friend because I want to fucking vent. I should have that right. And you should be able to fucking listen to me as I'm venting. You know? Whatever I decide to tell you, friend, you should keep it yourself and it should not go anywhere else. Why would you tell someone else my business? I don't give a fuck if it's your boyfriend. I don't give a fuck if it's your girlfriend. I don't give a fuck if it's anybody. Anybody. My business stays with you. Mainly, especially if it's dealing with me. If it's dealing with me, my business stays with you. There's no reason to disclose your friend's business. And for some reason, people have a hard time understanding that. They really do, and I don't get that. It's like, how can you call someone brother and then do some stupid shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Don't badmouth people that you claim. Don't badmouth someone that you claim to be your friend to people. Why would you do that? Don't steal from friends. Don't steal from you. They don't. Friends keep their word. They do. Friends help you out when you're in a tight spot. You know. You know that you can call them to cry on their shoulder. That's what a friend is. A friend is that person that you can look at them across the room and y'all thinking that same shit and y'all just bust out laughing. That's a friend. You know what I'm saying? And if you have someone like that in your life, please acknowledge them as such. Speak with them, be cool with them, you know? And if it's something that you're trying, if there's someone in your world that you're trying to become a friend with and y'all want to be on that level, just communicate. Communication! Oh my God! Oh my God! That right there is an amazing way to know if somebody is really your motherfucking friend. And so our message to everybody out there is don't fake the funk. If you really care about somebody, care about that person. Do not judge anyone. Do not condemn anyone for being them. Do not ask anyone to compromise who they are just to make you feel better. And communication. Definitely communication. I don't know. I think that's a big, huge thing, and I've always wanted to do a video like this, and I could go on and on and on and on and on. If you guys follow me, you already know that I go on and on and on and on and on, but I don't, because I think I've pretty much said what I wanted to say. It's very hard out there trusting people and believing in people's word, and I've just realized that I just don't give two fucks anymore. I just don't care. You know, as long as I'm good, I'm chilling. And if someone really, really has my back, they'll explain to the people that weren't able to understand your history with your sister, if you can give us a little brief synopsis of how you came to meet and how that all worked out for the show.
Okay, yeah, I met Asia when I was about 15. I was about to turn 16.
I was trying to hurry. I didn't know nothing. All I did was I came. I didn't want to do nothing. I was so hungover. I couldn't do nothing. There was everything else. Right.